Okay, I'm going to Disneyland.
Okay.
We probably have heard that before. In fact, we're going to be seeing somebody saying that here pretty soon. So that's the title of the sermon today. I always have a second title. In this case, what would it be like if the church was like Disneyland?
Full.
Cool?
Full.
Full. Yeah, well, when we went there, it wasn't very full. Okay, so, after the Super Bowl, there's always this question that's asked the MVP player. I think it's the one that's won the Super Bowl and the votes and everything for who was the best player for it. And always ask this. Now, this isn't an apologize to those who are San Francisco 49er fans, okay? If your team had won, they'd be up here, but let's see if it's going to work. No, sound's not going to work.
That's perfect.
We don't care.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what he says at the end.
No way.
Yes.
I hate him.
No, I don't know why.
I'm going to Disneyland!
Want to see it again? Okay. So, yeah, he says he's going to Disneyland. Well, my family and the three of us that are still here, we went to one day at Disneyland when we went down to visit my son and his girlfriend down in California. And so we went down there. And I'm going to tell you right off the top, probably I'm not a big Disneyland fan. I know there are some people that really like to go there just all the time. Except you gotta fly, right? Yeah, I mean, but some people would go down all the time and stuff. In fact, while we were there, we saw our neighbors who we hardly ever see there at Disneyland. And then I saw him, the husband, at where I work out, and he's there, and he started talking to me, which he hardly ever talks to me about anything, but he came to talk to me about that time. He said, "Did you have a good time at Disneyland?" I said, "Yeah, it was okay. We just spent one day there." He goes, "We had 5 days there." Yeah. And he says, "We do this every spring break."
Fun.
Oh, not spring break.
Yeah.
Somebody there, he said,
No, that's not true.
No.
It was crowded. And we thought that we went on Thursday. We thought, well, it's not going to be very crowded because it's Thursday. But they still had spring break going on there some. And it was very crowded for it. So, but we did have some fun to it. But on the way back, Brenda and I are kind of talking because, like I said, neither one of us basically are very big on doing things like that. To me, it's just all that noise and the crowds and everything. One day is enough for me. And we were coming back, we were discussing it, and we were talking about how that in some ways it's kind of like phony and stuff like that and everything.
You mean those characters aren't real?
Sorry. What? And that is not actually Main Street, where the parade is and everything. And so we were talking about this kind of that type of thing. So I felt, pretty much like, yeah, that's right. And then I saw something in the on the internet that I thought, I go, maybe the church should be more like Disneyland. And so we're going to get to that a little bit here. So what is Disneyland? Well, these are some things I came up with, and you might have some other things.
happiest place on earth.
Okay, well, yeah.
Theme park.
It's a place to go have fun. Is that right? Pretty much you go have fun there.
Sure.
One of the things Brenda pointed out is that we saw a bunch of people who didn't seem like they were having fun.
Kind of like church.
Yeah. Sometimes, but we're going to get to that. Sometimes you would see people who weren't having very much fun with things. Maybe somebody got mad, or something. Various different things for it. It's a place to be entertained. You go there to get entertainment, right? You listen to, sometimes they have groups that are, I just glimpsed a choir group singing a song there a little bit, so you got some entertainment going on. You get to go see things and that are entertaining. It's kind of a fantasy land where you can kind of go, hey, I can get out of my real world type thing and get dwelled into where I can be part of the Pirates of the Caribbean. Or I can be Indiana Jones. That is my favorite ride there. When I do go there, that's the one ride that I definitely want to ride is the Indiana Jones one. Because I want to be Indiana Jones. I even have a hat for it.
Amen.
Okay. It's exciting. When you go there, you see a lot of excited people, don't you? Especially little ones. And you see all these happy people dressed up in things that aren't real. Sorry.
Why would you do this?
But reality is kind of altered there. Can you tell what's happening there? Who do you think this is?
Mary.
Yeah. Where you can see her legs are real, but then she's not real there. What happened to Mary there? She disappeared. Mary's real. But sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. We won't go there right now. Okay, so I read this thing about online about a story of something that happened at Disneyland. And I begin to think, should the church be more like Disneyland? And I come up to the conclusion, maybe in some things. Now, I'm not saying that we need to have a big, huge place that has, lots of stuff to it, even though that might still be good. I'm not to talk about that we should have wonderful rides, or that we should have entertainment, that we should be a place of entertainment, or anything like that. That might be there some. But I don't know about the rights, but they might be somewhat entertaining sometimes, especially when Mike speaks. It's very entertaining.
Maybe.
Okay, but what I'm thinking is maybe we should give out popcorn. It's kind of ironic that you did that today.
Totally did that.
And I didn't even have anything to do with that. That they gave out popcorn today, and that maybe we should give out popcorn. And here's what I'm going to read about that.